What is going on, everybody? My name is Ethan. Welcome back to HardCap Games and another episode here on the channel today, of Season 1 of the FPL. Your coach of the Detroit Cobalions is me, and we are taking on Magnus TB today. And I'm nervous. I'll just leave it at that. I'm very nervous today because Magnus has a very, very good team. And it's also 8:05 a.m. on Sunday morning, and this video will hopefully be going live by noon. So I've got a busy couple of hours ahead of me because, I've spent a lot of time prepping for this, and I think I want to share my mentality going into this, which is that this is a chance for me to learn more, learn how to play. However, we got the most experienced coach. Week 1. Magnus has been in a handful of draft leagues before, and he decided he wanted to join ours. So we're very excited to have him here, but we have a tough draw week 1. So let's go over his team real quick, and then we will show you what we got going on our side, and we'll jump right into the battle. He's already issued the challenge, and I told him I'd just be a couple minutes while we do this, and we'll be right into it. So, he's got Manaphy to start out with. Problem with Manaphy is that we forgot to ban Take Heart, so Manaphy does have access to that. I'm anticipating he might try and run the MV Double Dance set, the Acid Armor Scald set. I forget exactly what the other moves are. I mean, it's Acid Armor, Take Heart, Scald, and the other one on Manaphy that's evading me at this exact moment is Stored Power. That's the other attacking move. So that could definitely be possible coming this week. That was an oversight on our part to not ban Take Heart because it's a really, really good move. Heals all status conditions that Manaphy might have and sets up a Calm Mind essentially. So it's really, really good. Gliscor's here. Obviously, it always runs Poison Heal. There's no reason for it ever to run Hypercutter or Sandveil. It's a ground flying type. It's relatively fast at 95 speed. And if it gets off that Poison Heal with the Toxic Orb, that's going to be a big problem for us, but we have a way to deal with it. Next up is Masquerada. Grass Dark type. Super, super fast. 123 speed. Not the fastest thing in the battle, but it would be the third fastest thing in the battle if brought. If the fastest things were also brought with it. It gets Protean, which is a really good ability. We all know it from when Greninja got it. And he gets to kind of do some flower tricks, and he's so tough to take out. He's very frail, but he's so fast that it's really tough to get rid of him. Cyclizar, it's here, Dragon and Normal type. We had Cyclizar before. It has Regenerator, it gets U-turn, and past that, Cyclizar is really just there to spin. If he thinks that I'm bringing Hazards, he might bring Cyclizar. Spectrier, Ghost type, pure Ghost type, 130 speed, and it has Grim Neigh, which is essentially Ghost type Moxie as its ability. Spectrier very limited in its moveset, especially because it can't Terra. And it's so it's pretty much, if Spectrier comes, which I think is possible, I think it's only gonna have Shadow Ball and Draining Kiss, and I forget what the third move it gets is. I have it written down. I forget what it is. Tinkaton, I'm actually very scared of Tinkaton this week. Fairy Steel type with Mold Breaker. Could also have Own Tempo if he doesn't, but Mold Breaker is the one he wants. Yes, this Gigaton Hammer things for a ton of damage, and it's really hard to switch in on a Tinkaton, but we do have a response to it. Palmot, oh sorry, not Palmot, I can't skip over Brambleghast. Brambleghast is actually really solid. It has Infiltrator and has Wind Rider. Wind Rider is a really good ability. Grass Ghost type, it does spin, it also spin blocks. So I think Brambleghast is it's a sneaky tech that he could bring. Palmot is here. It's his Terra Captain, Electric, and Fighting. It is his Terra Captain with Terra Electric and Terra Fighting. He did opt to go double stab on his Terras, which I think actually works pretty well for him. If he's Electric, he loses his Psychic and Flying weakness, and if he's Fighting, he loses his ground weakness. So I think it works out for him either way. I think Palmot's a very possible bring this week, if we're being completely honest. He has Iron Fist, so he can just punch stuff as hard as possible. Double Shock is a really good move to have on that. Piloswine, Ice and Ground type, does have some interesting tech. I'm not too concerned about him bringing it. I think that he'll be intimidated by a lot of the team that we have. But if it does come, it's very, very bulky, and it'll be an issue to get rid of him if he starts to set up on us. He also has Oblivious, which is nice for him. Arcanine Hisui, Fire Rock type, has Intimidate, and that's pretty much what he will bring. I'm very scared of Arcanine Hisui this week, and I don't think I did a great job preparing for that thing specifically. We do have ways to get around its... I'm blanking on the name of the move. Arcanine Hisui gets... he runs like the same moves every time. It's Head Smash, Flare Blitz. Sometimes he'll run Head Smash if he decides to run Rock Head, which would be interesting. I definitely would not have an answer for that. I think Arcanine is possibly coming because Volcarona, Chestnut, Talonflame, and Sliggoo and Baxcalibur all have a tough day against it, so I think it's very possible it comes, and to that effect, I don't think I prepped well for it. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the butt. It's just so hard to prep for that thing, especially because it's also base 90 speed. Quillfish, Water Poison type, 85 speed, and he gets Intimidate, and he just sets up spikes and toxic spikes, and he's just annoying. So let's go over our team real fast, and then we'll jump into the battle with Magnus. So first things first, we have Haruden, the Baxcalibur. He is banded this week, and you might notice down there that he's 0 speed IVs. Now, one thing I would definitely want to point out is if we look over here, right under my head right now, you can see the speed tiers for this matchup. It doesn't go well for us if we're trying to win a speed war. He's faster. He is the fastest mon, and most of his team is above 100. I shouldn't say most. 5 of his Pokemon are above base 100 speed, and we have 3 that are above base 100 speed. So trying to win the speed war isn't going to work for us. So instead, let's go with this. We're running min speed. Now I've used all my EVs. I don't know why that was there. Min speed, Ice Body, Scale Shot, Icicle Crash, Earthquake, and Ice Shard. This thing hits super hard, especially when set up with either the Trick Room or the Chilly Reception. Either way, Haruden is able to kind of plow through things with the assistance of Slowking and Regenerator. Slowking is going to have to come in, and I'm going to have to decide in that moment, is this the moment that I set up a Trick Room and go for a Trick Room sweep, which is the plan for this week, or am I going for a Chilly Reception? Now, we do have 2 Pokemon that will be able to hopefully do a lot of work under Trick Room. One thing I did know, and I didn't learn this until my practice matches, is how Chilly Reception doesn't have negative priority. So that's my bad. It's just based on your speed, which is why Slowking gets it, and he always goes second, because Slowking is slow as dirt with base 30 speed. So I thought you could Trick Room and then Chilly Reception out. It's not how it works, but we still have the option to set up both of these 2 things. Scald and then Slack Off. Scald might come in clutch this week. If we can get a Scald off on anything, that'd be great. I love this Gengar set. This Gengar, Gecko Moria, the Gengar, is set up with Shadow Ball, Perish Song, Sludge Bomb, and Trick. Now, Gengar here, and I'm thinking maybe I actually want to go for Destiny Bond instead of Perish Song, but I don't want to mess with the team too late. This is my game plan. I'm holding the Pecha Berry, and I have Trick. I'm built specifically to live an Earthquake from Gengar, and I can trick the Pecha Berry onto Gliscor. Did I say Gengar before? I meant Gliscor. I can live an Earthquake from Gliscor. I can trick the Pecha Berry onto it, which gets rid of Poison Heal and essentially puts it on a timer. And then I just got to keep hitting it as hard as I can. I can also Perish Song things to force them out, like Manaphy. I think that's my best way to, not my best way to deal with Manaphy, but it's a way that I can deal with Manaphy trying to set up on me. It's just a Perish Song and get it out of there. I am running some speed on him because I can't reveal that I'm Trick Room too early. He's going to see the Slowking and this guy, and he's going to say, yeah, that makes sense. They're really good. He's not going to say, oh, that's a Trick Room set. So I have to show some speed, which is why over at Volcarona we're running max speed. Chestnut, Rocky Helmet, Knockoff, Woodhammer, Synthesis, Drain Punch. I did have a different set on this. I'm not going to tip my hand as to what that set was, but we're bulletproof. I think that the set that I had would work really well, but it relies on a ton of luck and being in the right place at the right time. And I think the reason that it would work would be if the other guy is trapped against me, and that's not what's going to happen. I had a set that dealt with Meowscarada and Manaphy, and I don't think that would work because neither of them are going to be in on me because I'm a grass fighting type. But I think this set does work. He's also min speed, 0 speed IVs, so because these guys are slower anyways, so what's he going to know? We also have Medillo Man. The Sand Slash holding the leftovers with Sand Rush. He has 2 terrible abilities. I didn't think I was going to be bringing Sand Slash week 1. I thought maybe Sand Slash would come like once. Sand Slash has a really good matchup this week though, especially when we run max defense, max HP, 4 special defense, no attack investment whatsoever. This thing picks up kills on like 3 or 4 different things with Earthquake, purely. Leech Life is there. If I can fire off a Leech Life into a Meowscarada, that's going to go really, really well for Medillo Man here. And it'll definitely force him to respect the Leech Life. I don't think anyone ever runs Leech Life on Sand Slash, so that's an interesting thing right there. And finally, oh, what happened to your move? It's a good thing I checked. Volcarona here, heavy duty boots to protect it from hazards, which I think are definitely possible. Bug Buzz, Flamethrower, Quiver Dance, and Giga Drain. It's just not a standard set, but if I can get up a Quiver Dance, I can pretty much kill everything else. So my goal for this match, I think I want to start by setting up with Sand Slash. He doesn't get U-turn, does he? No. I want to set up. I want to lead. I guess it depends on what he brings, but I'm thinking that Sand Slash is my lead either way. I think he's going to expect the rocks from Sand Slash. Does Sand Slash even get rocks? I mean, Magnus is a very good fighter. Oops. I did not spell Sand Slash right. Magnus is a very good fighter, and we have to respect that he's a good fighter. But we also remember he does get rocks and spikes, by the way. We're here to have fun. If this doesn't go well, it doesn't go well. Let's see what's going on. Alright, we're jumping into the battle right here. Magnus has challenged us, and let's check out what's going on right here. So he does bring the Quillfish. No Arcanine, which is awesome. No Meowscarada, which is awesome. But now I'm wondering, do I have a great way to deal with Quillfish? Now, he did bring Cyclizar. Interesting. I think he's going to lead with Quillfish. I think he's going to want to try and get up his things right away. I'm going to share out the link in the Discord so that other people can watch us play. Nope, Magnus just did it. Never mind. Oh, crap. Nope. Alright. Okay. I want to lead with... Yeah, I think I still want to lead with Medillo Man. Sand Slash has a really good matchup today, actually. Sand Slash is the way that we deal with 3 of these things. No Gliscor either. Oh, I'm just realizing no Gliscor. Do I have any speed at all? I have no special attack investment. Okay, well, I have no attack investment on Gengar. But I'm still But under Trick Room, I'm still faster than everything here. He did not bring Pillow Swine, which means I don't have to worry about speed. I'm slower, which means Trick Room means I'm faster. So let's lead with Medillo Man. Let's go into this. No timer in this league as well, just like the AFG, because we are respectful of people's time, but we also want to make sure that everyone can do the preps that they want to. He's going to lead with Quillfish, just like I thought. Okay. Sweet. Against a typical Quillfish set, Earthquake's going to do 60%. If he does do Waterfall, he'll get 32 to 37. He didn't bring either of his grass types. He did bring Manaphy, but I think I can just safely go for an Earthquake. He has nothing off the ground. So I don't want to say that this guy just puts in the work, but it's like, is Sand Slash about to sweep? We'll see. We're going to go for Earthquake. We're going to start off with that. We did not bring Hazards. They might have been useful. He's gonna flip turn out of here. I'm gonna expect he's gonna go into probably Manaphy. So I probably should have gone for a what's it called? Probably should have gone for a knockoff. Well, we'll see what he's doing. Oh, oh no, this thing's just dead. This thing's. Oh no, he's flying. Okay. What's he gonna do right now? I think he's gonna terrestrialize right now, expecting me to pop his air balloon. Let's just knock off. Encore. All right, that's funny. Very, haha. Very well done. Well done. What do I want to do here? I think I want to go into Gonfall. Right? Is that what I want to do? Does my Pokemon not have a name? He doesn't have a name. That's no fun. Let's see what a Palmot might want to do to me. If he double shocks into Chestnut, that's gonna stink. Because he's way faster than me. Either way, I think I need to go out into something else. I think Gonfall is the play here. If he goes for... Oh, he's Terra Electric. Okay. Interesting. I think now we just knock off. I think we can... He's Terra Electric. We have to get rid of the balloon. We can knock off, get rid of the balloon, and then he just pretty much goes down to a Sand Slash Earthquake at some point. We can knock this off. That's fine. Get rid of his lefties. My attack is down. Who do I want to take a flip turn right now? I think he flip turns out, expecting me to go to something else. He's not waterfall. He's flip turn. He's probably a stall thing on a flip turn. I'm at -1. Am I faster than him? I'm definitely not faster than him. I think he's gonna set up. I think that's what he's gonna do. Because Medillo Man's not in right now, I think he feels pretty safe, because he wouldn't have gone into this thing unless he had a plan. Let's go back into Medillo Man. Okay, fine. Yeah, sure. Did I get rid of the balloon? Nope, he still has the balloon. He can go back into Palmot right now because he has the air balloon still. So I'm thinking that... Ooh, actually, you know what? If I go for Rapid Spin, I can pop the balloon, and I get a +1 speed. Even though I'm a negative speed nature. He's gonna flip turn out, and somebody's gonna come back in. I'm gonna pop the balloon if it's the Palmot. If it's something else, then something's taking a little bit of chip damage, and my speed goes up by a stage. Sand Slash at +1, but I am toxic. Yep, we'll pop the balloon. Okay. Well, if this Palmot's sitting across from me, close combat will do 52% on max. So it's a roll, but I think if we can get rid of this thing right now with Earthquake, I think Medillo Man has put in the work that we really need. No, he can't recover, right? We don't have like a Wish Pass. But Earthquake does a lot of damage to his entire team. If he's now threatened out, I think we can just go for an Earthquake into something, because like half his team is weak to this. If he goes for close combat and he gets the max roll of 52.8% into me, good on him. That's a good set. I mean, that's just RNG. But I think, in all likeliness, we should live a close combat. We should fire off an Earthquake, and we should kill this thing. He's gonna go back into Quillfish. He's gonna get the Intimidate. Yeah, okay. What's he gonna try and set up right now? How much did Flip Turn do before? He just hard swapped, okay. So the Pecha Berry strat is useless to me, so I'm just holding a Pecha Berry for no reason on a poison type. I wonder why he was so afraid of... I don't want to say why he's afraid of it. What was he afraid of with Gliscor? Why didn't he bring Gliscor? I'm at -1. I think my Dillaman still is used to us. Okay. So if I go into Edward Weevil, Slowking, and I go for a Trick Room and swap in Haruden, and I think Haruden is able to just start firing off some Earthquakes. Let's do that. Flipturn does nothing. He's gonna go into Palmot now. This is the easiest Palmot switch of his life, I think. And I can't let Edward Weevil take too much damage. Even though he has Regenerator, I can't be switching back and forth. He goes into Manaphy. Okay, so I could probably still Trick Room, go into Gonfall, and be faster. I'm gonna do that. He's gonna sub. Oh, crap. He's gonna set up a Tail Globe. Crap. I might be done for. Break the sub. He's gonna Tail Glow again, or he's just gonna kill us. He's just gonna keep doing this. Alright, well, if we lose to a Manaphy doing this, then that's good on him. I thought for a moment I should bring Swords Dance. He's up. What, +1 Tail Glow? Which is drastically, so he's at +3. If he goes for D-Gleam, he just wins, but he keeps going for sub. Go for Synthesis. Yep, he fails Substitute. And yeah. Alright, well, we probably lose now. Yeah, I think we lose. It's unfortunate. I think Manaphy gets to sweep us now, because we lost that. It's unfortunate. Gotta cut the grid. We're gonna get 6-0'd. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do. Alright, I think what I have to do... I have to Trick Room right now. So because Trick Room goes, I can now Chilly Reception. I can go first into Haruden. And if he goes for D-Gleam, I'm done. But, oh my god. Yeah, that's the end of this. If he's set up behind a thing right now, he's up He's at +6. He's at +6. He gets to sweep me. Well, that sucks. Do the damage, I can break the sub, and he goes for a D-Gleam. Yep. Fire off a GG real quick, that's the end of that. Well, that's a really, really crappy way to start. He's going to do 444% to us with Surf. We can fire off for 37 with Earthquake, which makes him not able to do that. Under Trick Room, so I go into Volcarona, I go for a Giga Drain. Yep, he scalds and he wins. He's slower than me, of course. Yep. And he gets to just win. Well, that's a terrible way to start the season. Is a 6-0 sweep with Manaphy, Tailglow. And I don't have enough firepower to break this up. Yep. Yeah. That sucks. Well, I didn't have a better plan for Manaphy. I don't have an electric type. Like, what am I supposed to do? I lost my grass type because he got up a Tailglow, and that sucks. Alright, well, that's a really, really crappy way to start. I'm not talking to you, Magnus. I have to close out a video. Alright, well, it's really embarrassing. I'm really embarrassed. This is why you don't battle at 8 in the morning. Alright, well, we're going to be streaming, watching them all back tomorrow at some point on Monday on Columbus Day. So, check it out there. Check you guys in the next one. Peace.